โอเคครับฮัลโหลเดี๋ยวผมสลับหน้าจอเนาะมาเดี๋ยวผมขึ้นไลฟ์ตัวแอปดำแป๊บหนึ่งนะครับโอเคก็มาต่อกันเนาะกับตัวของเนื้อเรื่องนะครับก็วันนี้มาเร็วหน่อยอยากจะเล่นให้จบไว
Lotta,
Just as I'd expect from you, Griff.
Lotta, Hotta, Honna, Otta, Onna,
Don't worry, Griff.
Huh? Remiel? You're coming too?
Wasn't that our agreement? I help you follow the culprit's trail, and you help me investigate Gerda Blulu. What? Have you forgotten already, my dear partner in crime?
คุณพูดสมรู้ร่วมคิดว่ะ
Something's not right.
This is one of those moments when overthinking. Besides, rather than concern yourself with such trivial details, my adorable little baby, those short little arms and legs won't be much help out.
Got it. I'll be right there.
So, you've confirmed that the place where Toby was kidnapped is indeed at the very bottom of the retroflux. Like she said, in a Q&A game, the one answering can't lie. But that doesn't mean they have to tell the whole truth. For starters, we still don't know why she tried to assassinate Lady Sunbringer, or what her real...
Yeah. Back in the Retroflux zone, I actually thought about asking her why she tried to assassinate Lady Sunbringer. But as for what she's really after, well, at least the part she's willing to tell us is pretty clear. She wants to use mine and Pyros' ability to manipulate...
Toby's kidnapping, the recurring singularity leakages, Gerta Blulu? I have a feeling there's a connection between all of them that we're still missing.
Yeah. Remiel said something similar. Looks like the only way we're getting any real answers is by finding that crime scene at the bottom of the Retroflux zone.
Billy and Cecilia should both be resting in their rooms.
No need. I can handle it myself. Too many people might tip them off, and it could make the Enna gang bang. Besides, with Pyrois and Remiel there, I think we'll be all right.
Okay. Stay alert. Fairy...
Target located.
อ๋อมันอยู่ที่เธียเตอร์เหรอ
Pardon me. Is something troubling you? You... Huh? But...
Sigrid? Didn't expect to...
Greetings, Miss Bell. While on patrol, I came across this Bangbu citizen. waiting for someone.
This Bang Boo, is he the one Griff mentioned that's guarding the phone booth? Please, I've got to think of something before he gives himself. Secret.
I see. Citizen.
สวัสดีครับที่รัก
Mr. Gaboo?
I do not know, but we must stay here. We must wait for Mr. Perhaps today, perhaps tomorrow, but one day.
Huh?
Oh, it's a line from the famous play Awaiting Gaboo. Did I? Are you not an actor from Spotlight Theater? Wait. In the script of Awaiting Gaboo, there is no phone booth, no Spotlight Theater, and no actor boo.
เป็นซีกรีตนี่ตัวหลุดนี่หว่า
He must have immersed himself in the role for so long. I ought not disturb. My apologies, Mr. Actor. I misunderstood the situation. Indeed. Only
These two? How are they even having a conversation right now? They're not talking about the same thing at all. If she finds out where Remiel is, explaining everything would be a nightmare.
well then, now that the misunderstanding has been cleared up.
No. Absolutely not. You've got the wrong idea. A very...
มีใครผ่าน
Well,
Daily
it's
Assault
about
ใหม่บ้าง
time you showed up. Amber Hall isn't that... You're acting more and more like a partner in crime now. Still, I have some understanding of what kind of person Secret is. Rigid, earnest, and her... Fair enough. That's the nature of intuition. Sometimes... Alright.
เฮ้ย
The
การข้าม
entrance
มา
is
นี่
this way. Griff is already waiting for us.
Nanita.
เฮ้ย
All right, Griff. That's enough flattery.
Naninagua. Wananagua.
โอ้ไพรอสผมปั้นมาเสร็จแล้ว น่าจะพร้อมใช้อยู่ ถ้าเกิดต้องใช้ไพรอสจริงๆนะ
Here we are. Just like the energy hub I visited before. The lingering ether here isn't normal ether. In other words, there's probably another singularity leakage deeper inside. Hey, that tick...
Why? To bring a certain someone back from her own little world, of course. Now then, Miss Detective. Oh my. Are you upset? Then how about this? I'll give you a feather as well, and you can try to get...
Nope, forget it. I have a feeling you're still hiding something. This isn't the same kind of feather you use to immobilize ethereal.
Oh, do you really think that poorly of me? Still, if you'd rather pass up the opportunity, so be it.
The lingering ether in this area, its concentration and activity aren't normal. In other words, If we keep going deeper, the odds. So, as we keep moving deeper, we'll need to avoid singularity leakages as much as possible. I'm pretty dang confident in my proxy skills, so we should be just fine. I already finished, Miss Absent-Minded Void Hunter.
My apologies, but I did hear everything you said. Relax. I'll follow your lead. After all, I'll leave without planning to you. Oh, great thieving.
Mind using a different title? Oh, great wanted Void Hunter.
I swear, you're always way more demanding of me than anyone else.
Something's off with these mechs. These abandoned mechs.
แม่งดันกูเข้าอย่างนี้อีกอะ
Probably been affected by a singularity leakage.
Let's give them a moment to cool down. I saw that coming.
ทีมแม่งโคตรไม่สมประกอบเลย
Done. Let's keep moving.
อะไรคือการเอาตัวที่ต้องจัดทีม3 Anomaly มาเล่นกับ อะไรก็ไม่รู้อะอาวลีน่าเนี่ยพอเข้าใจแต่
The ether
ไอ้ตัว
activity
เนี้ย
nearby
ไม่
is acting up. Could it be a singularity
ตัวของ
leakage?
Pyros เนี่ยไม่น่าเอามาจริงๆแต่เอาเถอะมันก็คงเป็นจัดทีมได้ไหมมีแล้วแม่งมีแต่ตัวทดลองใช้ด้วยแย่มาก
There are way more enemies around here than expected. Remiel, how's it going on your end?
These enemies are so strong. I couldn't possibly defeat them.
Abandoned mech beats first generation Void Hunter. Yeah, that'd make a pretty wild headline.
Speaking of that, your combat skills are improving rather slowly, aren't they?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good for someone who's always been the brains of the party.
ก็แปลกดีบังคับให้เล่นทีมเองก็
Let's slow down a bit. The area's data
ไม่ได้ยากหรอกครับแต่แบบมันแค่งงๆแหละ
Remy, wait, don't! Wait, we still ended up in a singularity leakage.
Since we're here, let's finish this quickly.
All right, let's go, Pyrois.
I can hear your heartbeat. Forgive me. Ready to dance with me? Huh? All right. The enemies are...
And after all that, Remiel, didn't we agree? Follow my directions and avoid.
Sorry. That was my bad.
I'm not like you, Remiel. You were right. When it comes to combat skills, I really haven't improved. That's why I've been trying to stay away from those dangerous singularity leakages. At the very least, I don't want us getting dragged into a...
If you ask me, you're being far too hard. The proxies I've known, well, There haven't been many, but among them, the only ones capable of entering a hollow and fighting in person are you and Joyous. What was it you all ended up calling him again? Ah, right. The predecessor of proxies. I'd love to see the look on his face if he ever heard that title.
Joyous นี่คือคนที่ใส่ผ้าปิดปากหรือว่าคนที่หัวเป็นไฟลุกนะ ผมจำไม่ได้ละ
Look at it this way. You're already enough of a legend to stand shoulder to shoulder with the
Thanks, Remy.
It's not such a stretch. If you ask me, his combat skills may actually be worse than yours. He's your complete opposite. Always convinced he can handle anything. Yet the moment a real fight begins, and you're the sort of person who's already doing well, yet still for a beginner. Your combat skills have improved remarkably quickly. I know many of your friends excel in combat, but there's no need to measure yourself against them. Don't forget, you're a proxy. You always have been, and you still are. There are many things only you can do. As for the things you can't do alone, I believe your friend...
Remy, where did all that come from? And no riddles.
Oh my, I thought you...
Thank you for dragging us into a singularity leakage.
For sharing a bit of old gossip about Joyous, of course. There aren't many people in this world who...
Remy,
Now that you're feeling a little... The crime scene you're looking for should be just below us. As for finding a way through the singularity leakage...
มาต่อกัน
Wait, who's being difficult here, Remy?
Yes, I wonder. Who could it be?
I'll leave the fighting to you, Remy.
As you say, Miss Proxy. Time to shut it down.
Doesn't it seem like there's more and more enemies around here?
This hardly counts as a warning. Feels like we're really starting to get in sync, Miss Proxy. Stay focused.
If I push just a little harder, I can totally keep up with you. Right down!
Take this. Wind shear.
อุ้ยกดผิด
We still have to feel regret. Let this air come crashing down.
Finally, it's over. Come on, let's keep moving.
Your stamina is just short of a passing grade.
Whoa, that's a strong ether activity response.
Master, I'm picking up ether activity similar to that of Toby.
Scorching sun! So the culprit used this mech to hurt Toby. Remiel, you can't smash it to pieces. It has screws tied to the culprit.
The wind scatters the path. Not lasting a great deal. Fine. Understood. I'll remember. You're gone. Time to shine, my queen. Info and depth shall be difficult.
Take him down!
ผมลืมวิธีเล่นไพรอสแล้วอันติมันต้องใช้ยังไง
Data cross-reference complete. Master, your current location matches Toby's memory record with a 99.73.
Looks like the culprit's long gone by now. Let's check out that weird mech first and see if we can find any.
Then I'll rest nearby for a bit. Data analysis isn't exactly my specialty.
Sure, no problem. Leave it to me. Just as I thought. The culprit used this mech to implant potent ether, and there's something else. I'm seeing traces of a virus inside the bamboo. Was the culprit trying to control?
Best be quick, Miss Proxy. I damaged that mech's ether battery during the fight, so there's no telling.
Huh? Why didn't you mention that sooner? A video? No. It looks like he... Why is he here? Serpico? How could Serpico be here?
Huh? That image that flashed by just now, what was it?
I'm not sure, but... this mech's data is way too corrupted. Fairy, can you recover that image from her...
Understood, Master. Locate.
Serpico? No. It can't be him. It's probably because I saw Truvia earlier. That's why Serpico came to mind. I must have mistaken the culprit for him. Yeah. That has to be it.
ครบแล้วนะ ทีม E-Class เนี่ย Serpico กับ Truvia เนี่ย
But... what if...
You look pale, Miss. If we've gathered enough information, let's head back for now. No need to continue analysis here, Miss Proxy.
Oh, I'm fine.
Belle, stay away from that mech.
Explosive device.
So close. Gotta figure this out. Wait! A clue! What did you do?
What did you do? You have a death wish or something? Are you trying to get yourself killed?
ฮะ ลูกสาวผมควบคุมไวฮันเตอร์ได้งั้นเลย
These are...
They are the ones who once again defeated the enemy and brought new hope to Erin.
Belly, this commendation ceremony has far too many steps. My legs are killing me from standing here.
Everyone is watching.
Behave. If you're going to be...
Please welcome Colonel Mike and Lieutenant Colonel Dan of the Guard of Staves to the...
Oh, wait, why are you ahead of me, Belly? Shouldn't this be sorted by surname initials? Why are they using given names instead?
Because it's sorted by rank. A colonel comes before a lieutenant colonel. That makes sense, doesn't it?
These are... Remiel's... If I'm not mistaken. The person beside her is also one of the first-generation Void Hunters. A colonel of the Guard of Staves. Peliora Vike. Huh?
That is all I wish to add regarding the experiment. Professor Archie should have already gone over the rest with you.
อ๋อ หัวไฟคือ Arch โอเค Joyous คือตัวที่ปิดหน้าเนาะ ผมขอดูก่อน แป๊บหนึ่ง ขอเวลาแป๊บหนึ่ง ใช่ Joyous
Relax, Sunbringer. It'll be fine. You and RK have already explained the experiment to us nearly 100 times.
Then can you repeat it back to me, Remiel?
Don't worry, Sunbringer. I've memorized everything for her. I'll be watching over her during the experiment as well.
What do you mean, shouldn't? Belly, you're supposed to say it'll definitely be...
The Karma Core sealed within the Void Hunter weapon. At the moment, most of our research remains entirely theoretical. As for further resonating with it, Professor Archie's experimental plan remains only theoretically feasible. Belliora, Remiel, Before the experiment officially begins, you may still back out at any time.
What are you talking about, Sunbringer? Of course someone would hold it if I were to back down out of fear and throw away a chance that might let us conquer the Hollows once and for all. My future self would never forgive me.
Sealed within a Void Hunter weapon? A karma.
You've been distracted today.
Nothing in.
Really? Then does that mean you...
Ugh.
Come on, don't be so tense. We don't get to dance together every day. I know what you're thinking. But look at me. I'm not worried at all because I know that in tomorrow's experiment, no matter what happens, as you always have.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I should have noticed sooner. Good night, Ellie.
Where am I?
You're in someone else's home, sleeping in someone else's bed. Please tell me you don't drool in your sleep.
Remiel? Wait, is this the Enna Gang's hideout?
Correct. It looks like you're still in good shape. That whole ordeal didn't scramble your brain after all. Tell me, what did you see? Now, don't go quiet on me, Miss Proxy. Unless, are you perhaps a little too bashful to speak up? Worried you might be mistaken for a peeping Tom? I'll go first then. I saw you, your brother, and those two classmates of yours. What were their names again? Truvia and...
Sir Pico.
Oh, right, Sir Pico. So that's what happened between you all. No wonder you were so shaken.
Why? Why were we able to see each other's memories?
That is not a question I can answer for you. After all, I have only experienced it twice myself.
Twice?
Mm-hmm. The previous time was when I retrieved Thaumiel from within you. I was really caught off guard, too. I had no idea what was happening. It felt like a flood of memories that weren't my own poured into my mind all at once. Though it seems you have no recollection of it whatsoever. Maybe you were already on the verge of losing consciousness then, and felt nothing at all. All right. It seems I am the one who'll be mistaken for a voyeur. For the record, I didn't mean to pry. So, can you tell me now? What exactly did you see?
I saw you, Colonel Vike, and Lady Sunbringer. You were talking about something called a karma core, and after that...
Not long after that, Belly died. I killed her with my own hands.
Remiel.
I'm sorry, Belle. I know I was the one who brought this up, but I'd rather not talk about it anymore. It's getting late. You should head back to Amber Hall.
แต่ว่าเราเนี่ยโดนช็อตฟิล์มของลาเมียลปล่อยกันไปแล้วเนาะ
Does everyone in that covenant of yours have this nasty habit of haunting people like
I'm simply concerned about your mental...
Then this is the worst possible time to appear. I can at least pretend you don't exist
Sorry.
if you are truly sorry, then You knew all along that Faith and I would. I'll take your silence as a yes.
Yes, I knew all along that she would have an anomalous resonance with you. The part of you that's already fused with the karma core. But I'm sorry. I did not expect the two of you to see fragments of each.
Fine. Since you are being so, why did you show up this time? Surely you didn't.
After your previous encounter with Eldrada, I'm sure you've realized what the three Sunbringers of Rose Califer truly are.
Perhaps. I'm not drawing any conclusions here, but I have a fairly good guess. Sunbringer. She always did have a
What's your plan then?
My plan? Well, how about a short summer vacation?
Ramiel, I'd hate to remind you again, but
Though I know that storm you foresaw better than you ever will. And I also know when it will arrive. And before it's finally here, let me rest a while longer. In this city in the sky, opportunities like this don't come often, so I just want to take one more good look at the ideal city my old friend poured her life, and at the final gift she left for this world.
แต่คือลาเมียลก็บอกแล้วนะว่าซันบิงเกอร์3 คนเนี้ยก็ไม่ใช่ซันบิงเกอร์ตัวจริงเพราะซันบิงเกอร์ตัวจริงเนี่ยถูกขังอยู่ในฮอลโล
I've never seen Ramiel look that sad before.
Belle,
Huh? Wise.
how could I not be? You suddenly lost contact with If Ramiel hadn't used your phone to let me know you were safe, I was about to grab Billy and Cecilia.
Sorry. Wait, how did Ramiel know my phone password?
So, what exactly happened after we lost contact with you? You shared each other's memories. Can our ocular implants actually do something like that?
แป๊บนึงนะครับ
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever happened before. But Ramiel said she saw something similar when she pulled Thaumiel out of me. I think Thaumiel and my ocular implants must have had some kind of weird reaction or a resonance.
True. Thaumiel was there both times. But you've spent quite some time with Ramiel before, and nothing like...
Yeah, that's true. I feel like there has to be some...
How about we go ask Lady Dracena the night after tomorrow? She's overseeing our treatments.
The night after tomorrow?
Lady Dracena will be hosting a welcome banquet for the guests at the CCD reception hall. We received invitations.
Lady Dracena's hosting it herself. Does that mean the CCD's singularity leakage issue?
Most likely. Otherwise, I heard there's another welcome banquet happening in Virium at the same time. Lady Linvern and the ESD are hosting it for guests who still haven't been cleared to land in Buastrum. When I went out this afternoon, I ran into Valina and Norma. It looked like they were already heading to Virium to make preparations.
So there are still guests stuck in Virium. Do you...
No, Belle. There's no chance it was him. It's all right. I understand. Seeing Truvia again was bound to stir up old memories.
ทั้งพี่ทั้งน้องเลยนะคิดเหมือนกัน
That's all in the past now. Serpico, Helios Academy.
Jeez, Wise. How come you look... Come on. That's enough doom and gloom for one night. Time for bed. We worked way too hard to fix our sleep schedule. Let's not mess it up again.
You're one to talk. Get some rest. And no playing
Before bed, maybe I should.
Belle, your light's still on. I told her to go to bed early. What are they?
Notice, these are drafts Master used to analyze the culprit's intentions. Additional notice. Master has been asleep for approximately 30 minutes. Deep sleep is highly probable. Suggestion. Second assistant, please refrain from any action that may wake Master.
I know, Fairy. I'll handle it from here. That's what the second...
Negative. Correction. Second assistant will complete it under...
All right. I'm counting on you then. Fairy, give me a...
Understood. Displaying all current findings and analysis for second assistant. Finding 1. The culprit's victims share no common traits. Their identities are of limited use for further deduction. Finding 2. Whenever the culprit implanted potent ether into each Bangbu victim, he also set a specific activation time and activation location.
So for the culprit, what matters is the time and location, not the victim's identity.
Affirmative. Based on current information, the most meaningful data is the time and location of each singularity leakage.
Fairy, can you pull up Airspace Patrol's recent records? Start from when singularity leakages began appearing frequently. I want to see when and...
Understood. Accessing Airspace Patrol's internal network.
Wait, Fairy. Why are you hacking into Airspace Patrol's intranet? How do we even explain this if they catch us? Just stick to the public...
Too late, second assistant. Intrusion and search processes complete. A complete schematic has been generated for second assistant, with all singularity...
So these circles mark where each singularity leakage appeared, right? The energy hub, the retroflux zone, the CCD. Looking at the map, they appear to be randomly scattered around Buastrom. Oh, right. I remember now. Even after a singularity leakage disappears, there's...
Affirmative. Such events exist in archived...
Fairy, could you mark the locations of these reactivated singular...
Understood. Corresponding locations have been added to the map for second assistant.
The positions changed a lot. No wonder it took so long for Lady Dracena to deal with the CCD's singularity leakage problem. Fairy, what's the significance of...
Answer. These indicate multiple singularity leakages occurring in close proximity. Analysis. Under these conditions, multiple singularity leakages interact, causing the affected area in real space to expand accordingly.
So what you're saying is, multiple singularity leakages that appear at the same time and place can overlap. Wait, does that mean... Fairy, can you reorganize this data again? I want to pinpoint when and where these singularity leakages came closest to overlapping.
Understood. Generating new analysis results for second assistant.
This is it. This has to be it.
How long was I out for? Fairy, I said wake me up after a bit.
That's not important. Fairy and I have figured out the culprit's true intent and... This is the location of the singularity leakage the culprit created last week. All the singularity leakages overlap with one another, and the affected area stretches from the edge of Scammell Hollow all the way to...
So, the culprit could use this method to move something from Scammell Hollow to Buastrom. Wait, Gertablulu?
Yeah, I think so too. The culprit's real objective is likely to move Gertablulu into Buastrom's urban district. When you encountered it, it was clearly attracted to singularity leakages.
happens after that? Once Gerta... And besides, if it's really inside the singularity leakages in Buastrom right now, why hasn't anyone spotted it yet?
Looks like we'll have to follow the trail of singularity leakages and investigate on site.
สวัสดีครับคุณการ East Days Insight 2 นะครับขอบคุณที่กดติดตามกันเนาะผมอาจจะไม่ได้พูดอะไรมากนะครับเพราะว่าก็นั่งอ่านตัวของเนื้อเรื่องขอบคุณที่กดส่งดอกกุหลาบให้กันด้วยนะครับขอบคุณนะครับ
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Once it's daylight, Billy, Cecilia, and I will head to the energy hub. Maybe we can follow whatever traces are left and find... I don't think I slept very well. Whatever. I should head downstairs and find Billy and...
Belle! There you are! Wise already told us everything.
Now that's our manager! You found a clue!
All right, time to investigate the site. We'll start at the energy hub and follow the singularity leakages one by one until we track down either the culprit or Gerta Blulu.
Right. Ferry and I will stay here and provide remote support, as always. Belle, if you end up running into the culprit or Gerta Blulu, your safety comes first.
Don't worry, Wise. I'll be extra...
We'll protect the manager too!
Yeah, don't worry, Wise. If anything goes wrong, I'll grab Belle and make a run for it. Oh, sorry, Billy. You're on your own, buddy.
No problem! A starlight night...
Wow. Seriously? Come on, don't say stuff like that. It's bad luck.
บิลลี่น้องรัก
Belle, we're here. Stay sharp. If things go south, just run. Huh? Where are we?
It looks like...
ห้องดราซีนา
Really familiar.
จริงด้วย
Isn't this Lady Dracina's office?
Huh? Lady Dracina's office? So Gerta Blulu came all the way here just to...
This is so strange. We expected the singularity leakage trail to lead into Buastrom. But why Lady Dracina's office of all places?
Wait. You startled me. Oh, well, actually,
I see. A path formed by singularity leakages?
If your speculation is correct, then Gerta Blulu is most likely hiding among the singularity leakages in Buastrom right now.
And if that's the case, then it'll...
อืม
Huh? Lady Dracina? Do you have...
Well, you see, a few nights ago, a small singularity leakage appeared near my office.
Considering that, together with your deductions, the target of both the culprit and
Belle, could I ask these two to step outside for a...
Huh? It's okay, Lady Dracina.
I understand, but this concerns Rose Califer's highest level secrets. The fewer people who know, the better, especially considering who these two are. A new Eridu public security officer and, an unemployed freeloader.
คนว่างงาน
An unemployed freeloader is a little hard...
Oh, I get it. It's the kind of top secret stuff where knowing too much means trouble, right? Maybe. Yeah, more or less. It's a bit complicated, so Belle and I will need some time to talk. Cecilia and Billy, you can return to Amber Hall. Right away! No problem, Lady Dracina. Me and this robot vacuum will disappear.
Something feels... Why am I being treated differently from Cecilia and Billy? Is it something about my idea? Should I call Billy and Cecilia back?
What is it, Belle?
It's nothing.
Come here, Belle. I'll tell you what happened that night. night, I had just returned to my office when I sensed an unusually strong ether presence in the air. The sort.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I can still feel a faint trace of ether in this room.
Aside from the residual ether, these documents were scattered across the floor at the time.
Lady Dracaena, do these documents
Compare them with what you have found. Once you read them, you will understand.
CCD facility renovation plans, personnel transfer records, Rosetta data daily reports. These... What's going on? My... Huh? Wait, that ethereal broke in here days ago. So why is there still ETH and the ETH behind me?
เอ้าพี่อะไรเนี่ย What the fuck
I knew it. You're not Lady Dracaena. What the heck are you?
ไอ้เหี้ยเกตาบูรูมาเหรอ
Lady Dracaena, I'm Truvia from High Ambitions Corp.
Truvia, run!
เอ้าพี่หลายเอ้าจังวะโอ้โหอะไรเนี่ย
Truvia.
โอ้น้องโอ้โหแอร์ไทม์น้อยจังอะไปซะแล้ว
Move now.
ไอ้นี่คืออย่ามัวแต่ยืนอึ้งสิคนนี้คือไอ้นี่หรือปะไพรอสปะอ๋อไพรอส
Lady Dracaena, are you unharmed? Is that Miss Truvia?
Secret? Oh, thank goodness, just in time.
Yes, Lady Dracaena.
This is my fault. I shouldn't have left her here alone with Belle.
Belle? Lady Dracaena, forgive me.
Yes, that's what happened. What I mean is, I never realized there was such a deep but I believe Belle must have acted on impulse. In any case, our first priority is to find Belle and get to the bottom of this. Lindvern isn't here, so can I count on you? Secret.
My apologies, Lady Dracaena. I will find Belle and...
Good. I'll leave that to you, Secret. And about tonight? Keep it quiet for now.
Yes, Lady Dracaena.
โคตรร้ายเลยนี่หว่า
Go, Secret. Go fulfill your duty. Find her, arrest her, and then bring her back to me.
Pyrois! Why? Why did you pull me back?
Because she's beyond saving.
Huh?
Her wounds were clearly fatal, and that thing that appeared like Sunbringer. We cannot face it on our own.
But aren't you powerful, Pyrois? You're supposed to be powerful, Pyrois!
Are you sure? Do you really want to see the rest of Rose? Acting on impulse won't save her, and it won't help you either. Take some time to clear your head in the rain, and then go do what only you can do. What you have to.
Something only I can do. But right now, I can't do anything.
You sure look like a mess. It's only been one day. How did
Ramiel?
The airspace patrol alarms have been going off non-stop. So I had to check, didn't I? They could be looking for their fugitive.
ไอ้เชี่ยแม่งพีคมาก
So,
แย่จัด
how did you manage to end up in such a mess? All right. If you don't want to talk, fine. And if you don't want to go home... Oh, right. Amber Hall's already... In that case, why not come to my place for a while? If you don't answer, then...
ป๊บนึงนะครับเดี๋ยวมานะ โอเค กลับมาแล้วครับ มาต่อกันแค่อยู่ๆดราซีน่าก็กลายเป็นคนเลวเฉย
Here's a towel. You should try yourself if you've got the strength. You can take a hot shower, too. There's a make... Okay, fine.
Why? Why did you bring me?
Hey, shouldn't you thank me first, Miss Soaked to the Bone?
Thanks, Romeo.
Since when did you become so... If you really want to show your thanks.
My turn?
Your turn, too. Dry my wings for me, of course. Hey, what's with that look? I've already dried you off.
Okay.
You know, Belle, I've never liked rainy days. The rain always leaves my wings soaked and heavy. The same goes for taking a shower, though at least I can manage to keep my wings from getting too wet.
Wet wings must feel...
Yes. Honestly, it's a hairdryer is useless. Too hot and I start shedding. Too cold and I catch a chill. But I can't just wait for them to air dry. It takes forever, and I'm way too impatient for that. Besides, so, the best solution is a slow towel dry like this. But with before, if I got caught in the rain, I'd sneak onto Belly's bed and roll around, drying my...
Huh? Wait, hold...
It was fine as long as I didn't get caught. Though, of course, whenever Belle... And no matter how angry she was, in the end, she'd always do just what you're doing now. Belle, do you know...
I remember something about an operation called the Day of Silence. You and Colonel Vike were involved in an accident, and then both...
Yes, died in the line of duty. Such a noble, dignified phrase. After all, for us Void Hunters, our first and only duty was to suppress the Karma Core inside our weapons.
The Karma Core? Inside the Void Hunt?
That's right. Remember the Enchainer I mentioned before? What truly sets them apart from ordinary ethereals is a special core known as a Karma Core, found only within an Enchainer. According to RK, a Karma Core differs from an ordinary Ether Core. It doesn't form naturally. the Creator made the Karma Cores, a power capable of rewriting the laws within Hollows, and used them as the cores to create the Enchainers of the Great Hollows. That's the gist of it, at least. Back then, after a long and bitter struggle, we finally were able to bring down one of the Enchainers. RK and Sunbringer, they wanted to eliminate the threat posed by the Karma Core once and for all, while allowing humanity to harness the power within it. In the end, they found a way to seal the Karma Core within Porceloy. And from
So, the power inside Void Hunter weapons actually comes from...
Yes, which is exactly why there are... At the time, we were naive enough to believe that. If we could truly master that... So, when RK and Sunbringer proposed the plan, we never doubted it for a moment.
Lady Sunbringer and Professor RK's plan?
Yes. Project Sunseeker. I'll never forget that. Simply put, it was an experiment that used vast quantities of porceloy as a medium to partially fuse us Void Hunters with the Karma Cores sealed within our weapons.
They fused you with a Karma Core?
It meant we'd become artificial enchainers. No more enduring the costs of wielding Void Hunter weapons, and perhaps even achieving a stronger form to defend New Eridu.
So, it was in that...
Yes. Belly and I were the final part. Or rather, looking back, I wonder if Belly already knew the truth behind RK, and otherwise, she probably wouldn't have insisted on coming along. She's never been one to enjoy the spotlight. If only
Ramiel.
RK was extremely meticulous, always laying out careful, detailed plans. So, I can't say if the Karma Core losing control during the experiment was truly an accident, or if it was his cleverly disguised plan all along. But whatever the truth, it ended with the Karma Core spiraling out of control and Belly becoming a new Enchainer. As for me, I partially fused with the Karma Core inside Thaumiel, becoming what I am now. A monster. Maybe deep down, in the final moment, Thaumiel's power of controlling temporal patterns froze me in a state of near suspended. I didn't fully awaken from the seal in Persena's Hollow until...
The power of temporal...
Right. Remember my feathers? The Karma Core sealed within Thaumiel holds the power to halt the flow of time. And because I partially fused with the Karma Core, even without Thaumiel, I can replicate a but that little bit of power isn't nearly enough to take on those three. That's why I had to reclaim Thaumiel. Even if it accelerates my path to becoming an Enchainer, I still have to... Never mind. Still... It's your turn.
Huh? My turn
To tell me your story, of course. Let's call... You didn't actually ask, but I had a feeling you'd want to know. Now, it's your turn.
I wasn't even going to ask anything.
Fair enough. Or perhaps you'd like a little help getting...
Serpico and Truvia. They transferred to Helios not long after Wise and I started there. They came from a prominent background. They were the adopted children of Masyant, the head of High Ambitions Corp. On top of that, they were excellent students. We were all studying under Miss Carroll at the time. And before long, we became close friends. Back then, we were full of big dreams. We wanted to fully understand the hollows, maybe even conquer all 6 great hollows, or as our teachers like to put it, seize the sun called Helios. Later, because the 4 of us had the top grades, we became the only 4 people ever to have. Then, during a performance test for the implants, I lost control. Serpico, he died because of me. When I finally woke up in the hospital, I learned that Truvia had been taken away by people. The next time I saw her, she was with one of High Ambition's rescue teams. To be honest, Wise and I were both badly injured at the time, but we still wanted to go back. We begged Truvia for High Ambition's help. We were willing to guide them through the hollows, willing to do whatever they... What happened after that? But on that day, no one made it out of Helios alive. Then, in Rose Califer, I saw we talked about the past, but the way she spoke about it felt like she was I don't know how to face her. And ever since then, no matter what I do, I can't that gaze. I don't know whether it was...
Perhaps it was your own. The you from the past. The one who kept thinking, if only I'd done something sooner. Making peace with the past isn't easy.
Yeah, there won't be another chance.
Something pretending to be Tracina? Belle, I see. So that means Tracina... No. Judging from the time...
Huh?
I'm not sure. All right. Sit anywhere you like. Just, not the bed. Wet bedding is such a pain to deal with.
Oh, secret.
I am afraid I cannot comply. I know Miss Bell is here, and I have come...
Sigrid. She won't be easy to fool. Belle?
Sigrid, leave them out of this.
Thank you for your understanding and cooperation, Miss...
But...
Well, since Belle has already stepped out into the open, I suppose there's little point in...
Remiel. Now that is an unexpected development. Miss Bell, Lady Dracina has ordered a search for you. But our only aim... As for this fugitive wanted for the attempted assassination of Lady Eldrada...
Just so we're clear, if you decide to make a move here...
How can you be so sure before you actually try?
โอเคจะงัดกับไวท์ฮันเตอร์ซะแล้วสกิดกู
I don't mind getting my hands dirty, but are you really willing to die like this? As a puppet controlled...
Then speak plainly. I have no patience.
Very well. You really do. The Sunbringer inside the CCD was Gerta Blulu in...
What did you say?
Huh? I expected that reaction from Sigrid, but you too, Belle?
How did you even come to that conclusion? I know it definitely wasn't Lady Dracina, but Gerta Blulu?
That is quite a story you've come up...
Oh? I was expecting something more along the lines of, how dare you slander Lady Dracina? Or could it be... You...
What makes you so certain that it was Gerta Blulu?
Intuition, perhaps? Of course, there was also, according to Belle's account, they followed the trail of singularity leakage through the energy hub, yet somehow ended up in... Then the false Tracina showed up, sent Billy and Cecilia away, began mutating into an ethereal, and attempted to silence Belle for good. That's when Truvia arrived. She saw through the imposter's disguise. After that, Sigrid, Dracina ordered you to bring Belle back to the CCD and uncover the truth.
Yeah, Sigrid. I know it's hard.
I did receive orders from Lady Dracena.
Let's put it this way, Sigrid. Before you arrived, based solely on Belle's description, I assumed Lady Dracena's karma core had gone out of control and turned her into an enchainer. But from what we've seen before, if that were the case, there is no way she could have retained her human consciousness, much less continued issuing orders to you. With that possibility ruled out, and considering Belle's discovery of the singularity leakages, along with the recent appearance of multiple enchainer larvae, it is entirely possible that either Gertablulu or Bashmu entered the CCD through the singularity leakage, and, through the karma core, became partially fused with Dracena.
How could that even be possible?
It seems you have at least a basic understanding of enchainers and karma cores. Good. That saves me a fair bit of explanation. I can't say how Sunbringer managed it, but the most likely explanation is that she divided her karma core into 3 parts and entrusted them to the 3 ladies we see. That would also explain why Gertablulu and Bashmu appeared at roughly the same time. Then again, there may be a 3rd enchainer larva out there that we simply haven't discovered yet.
Bashmu เนี่ยผมเดาว่า Aldreda น่าจะเป็น Aldreda นะกาตาบูรูก็แน่นอนครับก็คือดราซีนาเหลือลินเวอร์เนาะมันอ่านว่าอย่างไงลินเวิร์น ผมเดาว่าลินเวิร์นก็น่าจะเป็นลาสบอสป่ะเพราะว่าลินเวิร์นเนี่ยยังไม่แสดงอาการแต่ว่าตัวของอัลเดดาเนี่ยก็สู้กับตัวของลาเมียลไปแล้วผมเลยคิดว่าตัวแบชมูเนี่ยก็คือตัวของอัลเดดา
As for why I don't think it was Bashmu, well, that's the easy part. Bashmu is enormous. So, either it was Gertablulu or a 3rd enchainer larva it attacked Lady Dracena, and it succeeded. Just not completely. Otherwise, there would have been no if I had to compare it to something, it would be like 2 people fighting over the same controller. Dracena's consciousness and Gertablulu's consciousness coexist in the same body, competing for control of both the body and the karma core. Judging by the current situation,
that is still nothing more than speculation. And if Miss Belle deceived you, then none of your conclusions would hold.
It's true. I have no way of proving.
It's all right, Belle. I believe. Remember the rules of our little Q&A game. You don't have to tell the whole truth, but no. And besides, Sigrid, you've heard us out this much already.
What is it you...
Why, how to get that poor little Sunbringer out of her current predicament. There's too many eyes out here. We should speak inside.
The retroflux zone. I never would have thought you would be hiding. I never expected the airspace patrols...
Would you call it that? Before all this, I wouldn't have believed anyone would willingly live in...
I was pretty shocked when I first got here, too.
All right, let's save the small... Let's discuss how we're going to deal with Gertablulu. Or rather, what to do about Dracena. First of all, the enemy has already taken control of the CCD. That effectively gives it access to Rose Califer's communications network as well. In other words, we can't communicate with anyone through electronic means right now.
Lady Dracena did give orders to keep a close watch on any unusual
See? The enemy is already starting to show the cloven hoof. No offense to horse...
Go on.
Dealing with it wouldn't actually be difficult. The real... Even I can't be sure I could bring it down in a single strike. None of us knows how deeply it has fused with the... If we act rashly, worst case, everyone in Roscalifer ends up witnessing Lady Dracaena turn into an ethereal. And by then, even if we manage to save Dracaena, to Roscalifer, all we've really done is save a monster that could turn into an ethereal at any moment.
I never thought you cared about Roscalifer's order and
Why wouldn't I? This is the
Remiel's right. We need a way to keep the imposter contained without sneaking back into the CCD again probably won't work. Even if Sigrid helped us and cleared out all the guards, the imposter would catch on the moment she did anything out of the ordinary. Unless we could somehow lure the imposter out of the CCD and into somewhere isolated. Remiel, Sigrid, I've got it! A way to deal with that
Oh?
Please, go on.
Tomorrow evening, the CCD will be holding a welcoming banquet for the island's guests in its reception hall. It's supposed to be hosted by Lady Dracaena herself, which means she's definitely going to be there.
That does sound promising. We could go in as guests instead of forcing our way into—
But, Miss Bell, with so many guests around, how do you plan to stay—
What if— or maybe a passage formed from multiple singularity leakages? If that's how it got into Buas, and if there just happened to be no airspace patrol soldiers patrolling the—
I am starting to lose track of what you mean, Miss Bell. How are you going to make a singularity leakage appear in the CCD?
Yesterday, Remiel and I found the culprit's crime scene at the bottom of the retroflux zone. We also figured out how those singularity leakages are— I think I can make something similar. If we keep it under control, nobody at the banquet will be in any danger.
Fighting—
Yeah, as long as we have stable hollow observation data to run the calculations. Oh, wait, no. I don't have the HDD with me, and I can't read—
Uh-oh.
If you are concerned about obtaining stable hollow observation data, there is a derelict area known as Rosewick within the Scommel Hollow. During patrols, we discovered equipment there that is similar to what the CCD uses to process— However, due to their excessive size—
If that equipment still works, then that might just do it. But without Databoo handling the calculations, it'd probably take forever to— Most of the Enel Gang's Bangbu used to be CCD Databoo. If—
Don't you remember, Belle? In their eyes, those 3 Sunbringers are— Anyway, leave this to me. At the very least, Prophet Boo should be willing to do me— That leaves one final question. How are—
Why—
Oh, nothing. I simply thought a certain airspace patrol depth—
At first light tomorrow, I will return here and find— I can also pretend I never saw you tonight. That is all the assistance I can— And if I discover that everything you have told me is false, I will personally answer for tonight's— Before I leave, you once attempted to assassinate Lady Eldrada.
Because none of them are the Sunbringer I'm looking for. To me, they're no different from this city in the sky. I simply don't want to stand by and watch the things my friend cherished.
Feels like way too much happened today. There's no way I'm making it back to— I hope Wise and the others won't— Secret's here so early. I'd better go take a look.
Good morning. I have secured a carriage for the Rosewick area. As promised, I will escort you there.
How do you intend to get us there? Surely not under the pretense of—
Of course not. I brought this.
That pause was too suspicious. She must have actually considered taking us there as prisoners.
So, costumes and props. They should allow you to accompany me.
I see. Airspace patrol uniforms.
Right. If we're disguised as airspace patrol soldiers accompanying you in the hollow...
In any case, please hurry and change.
Hey, look! What's that?
Wait a second. There are two Mr. Roars?
Is something the matter?
It's, not just the size. Secret, are you serious? You expect this?
Yes.
No. No. There's no serving here. The deputy director of the airspace patrol traveled...
Easy, Remiel, easy. I'm sure Secret...
In truth, it was already rather late, but as luck would have it, one of our squad members found a Mr. Roar mascot suit near Beckford Street.
Beckford Street?
Oh? So you are fond of Mr.
I am not. How did you even arrive at that conclusion?
In any case, once we enter the outpost, I ask that you book...
Okay, Deputy Director Secret. From now on, we're the Roar Twins. Rawr!
You seem
Stay in character, Remiel. Every sentence Mr. Roar says must...
Understood, Deputy Director Secret. Roar!
Very well. Since...
I never thought I'd be putting this outfit on a second time.
Come on.
วาร์ปไม่ได้นะครับ อันนี้ต้องวิ่งอย่างเดียว
Last time.
You two, do not forget to
Good
add
morning,
roar
ladies.
to the end of your sentences. Mr. Roar,
I know it's
obviously, Mr. Roar.
Huh. Since when?
Did you really think Rose Califer's massive pancake... Mr. Roars, please tell my subordinate...
I'm the Mr. Roar.
That signature catchphrase. Yeah, that's definitely... Lady Sigrid, why have you brought Mr. Roars out here?
For pancakes?
Huh. Pancake.
Oh no, he's definitely...
I can't believe I actually went along with this.
Huh?
The pancake ingredients were lost in the hollow, weren't they? That's why you rushed two Mr. Roars in to help search for them. I understand completely. Rose Califer needs pancakes just as much as Airspace Patrol needs you and Lady...
What is this guy even talking about?
Affirmative.
No. That is definitely not what you meant.
Oh, I understand everything now. Lady Sigrid, please.
I don't want to think about how any of this makes sense anymore.
Same here. My head hurts so much it feels like my brain is trying to grow back. Rawr!
The route is ready. We made...
เราจะได้ลองเล่น Secret ไหมเนี่ย แต่ผมน่าจะคงไม่สุ่มหรอกนะครับ Secret อะเพราะว่า ถ้าจะไม่ผิดเป็นโจมตีรุนแรงน้ำแข็งเนาะ
All right. From here on, there is no need... There are no scheduled patrols in Rosewick today.
See? I told you. This costume is way too tight and stuffy. Getting stuck in it the other day... It's not very polite to stare, Miss Deputy Director. or...
No, I merely thought you seemed... You're quite different from the Remiel described in the records.
Let me guess. In those records, well, I suppose that can't be helped. We were void hunters, after all. We had the head of the Hoshimi family gets lost at the drop of a hat. Sunbringer is a bit socially awkward. And Joyous spends every other day nursing a hangover. You wouldn't expect any of that to make it into the official records, would you?
Sunbringer เป็น introvert มิยาบิเป็นพวกลงแผนที่แล้วก็ Joyous เป็นพวกเมาวันเว้นวันเนี่ย
Indeed.
But that was who they really were. Nothing like the people described in those records.
What about you, Remiel?
The real me? Is...
Knew it.
Oh my. Then we really are. But let's save the gossip for later, shall we?
Yes. The central district of
Okay, let's keep moving.
Let us pass through this tunnel first. Rosewood should be just ahead.
So this is Rosewick.
What a spectacle.
Rosewick. I never imagined...
Huh?
Yes. Back when there was still only one... That enormous building in the distance is called Meridian Hall. It was once a research and the main focus of that research was to work with Joyous and the others to verify whether the Rosetta Data computational model was viable. But as for how this place ended up in the Hollow, of course, the Research Institute back then didn't look like this. Many of the facilities inside Meridian Hall were made of porcelain, so they should be pretty ether resistant. As for the spatial structure, we'll have to rely on the back door that Sunbringer left behind.
มีจับเอวด้วยนะค่านางแบบเลยไปไฮรอส
Miss Bell, did you ride along the tracks like this last time as well? Oh.
Sorry, Secret. Yeah.
What is that glowing over there?
Well, now, I never expected it to...
Looks like the nearby ethereals spotted us. They're starting to gather.
Call me anytime you need my help.
Split! There is no need. This is barely even a warning. Tactical deployment. With one thrust. Shatter! Break through! Stride for stride.
Take them down!
Dealt with, for now. This object.
Yes, both are Sunbringer's creation. I'm surprised this key hasn't been affected by the spatial... It's the key to Meridian Hall.
This is a key, you say? But where is the door?
For that, I'm afraid you'll have to ask Sunbringer himself. Aside from Meridian Hall, most of the buildings here were residences and other... In other words, even if they were swallowed by the hut, Meridian Hall is different. The prototype Sunbringer, she always believed so. She designed a dedicated emergency restoration system for the... Once activated, it will rapidly restore the space both inside and out. Hold your horses there, my impatient friend. Let me finish first. Back then, Sunbringer gave each of us Void Hunters a copy of the key. Just in case. But, you know me. I thought it was quite troublesome. I mean, people hide spare keys under doormats or in flower pots all the time, right? At least it worked out, right? If I had taken it with me back then, we'd be at a loss now. As for the other part of the key, it was over 100 years ago. Surely it's natural. You sure are sharp. But careful there, Detective Bell. Or some—
You two, let us cut the chatter. Since this part is still here, let us check the high ground nearby first.
Okay, but before that, let's put— Only half the key was inserted, so only about that much of it was restored. And here—
This way. It seems there is a path leading higher up.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Spear stands ready. Move! Gallop! Final strike! Charge! Hold formation. The sky shall not be defiled!
And you know exactly why I chose you to spread my wings once more.
ออกค้าง
Let's get
Frost and lightning! Hold the line! Break them!
โอ้ใจหายแวบเลยอยู่ว่าค้าง
What was that sound? Enemies?
That's Sunbringer.
Sunbringer? But how?
It's not so— Let's take a look around here.
There it is. The other half of the key is up. I should be able to unlock this path if I hack the robot.
ดูแล้วจ้า
I did not realize you were capable of such things.
It's no big deal. I've even handled things on the island.
เดี๋ยวผมค่อยกลับมาจัดการพวกของ
Done. Let's keep going. Looks like we'll have to go around.
I seem to remember a very—
Hey, Rowan! Let's hack the drone and open the path. Oh, yeah. Good. We're almost there. do the ethereals seem interested in the Meridian Hall key too?
Perhaps that's just because it sparkles. Go and take the key. You've been left here all this time. Poor thing.
The Rosetta data.
I know. A moment like this does.
Remiel, that.
Yes. All right, we have the key. Goodbye, my old friends.
Celebrate.
The echoes in the hollow. They really know how to listen.
Are you okay?
Yes.
The spear stands ready.
Stay close to me.
ปัญหาอย่างหนึ่งของตัวเรเมียก็คือ มักจะพุ่งเกิดเวลาแดชเนี่ย ผมรู้สึกว่ามันคุมไม่ได้
It worked. The Meridian Hall has been fully restored.
Well, that went rather smoothly. Let.
The space here is still shifting.
เนี่ย พ
The
อกด
entire
พุ่งไปแล้ว
building should
หัน
have
ไม่ได้
returned to its original state by now. Should it not?
Yeah, perhaps there's a delay. The device is over 100 years old after all. A little instability is to be expected, I suppose. It seems the environmental changes won't affect our exploration much.
Let us keep moving forward.
Why are there ethereals here as well? Time to shine. If you aren't paying rent, I'm afraid I must ask you to move out.
The space was hidden. No wonder so many ethereals gathered here.
Hey, Rowan!
Is this the last one? I was expecting something a little tougher. Spin.
My speed covers the sky. Pull for me. Know your place.
Heal the blade with me!
Total
Annihilation. Shiver. One step ahead. Sharp as ice.
There it is, the device we're after. Let's go, Belle. What comes next, only you can do.
So this is the prototype?
The equipment was not damaged in that.
It looks fine. It's a prototype, but I think... Alright, this... We did it!
Seeing these screens light up again after all this time feels...
Nope, it's running smoothly. Almost two. Next, I'll connect to Profit Boo. He'll act as our relay node and mask our Rosetta data request just to be safe. We'll only pull the minimum data from the CCD and process everything else. I only had time to install the essentials on Prophet Boo, and we still need bandwidth for the Rosetta data transfer, so the connection might be a little rough.
Oh, that's Griff. Looks like it worked. Need anything from us, Belle?
Not for now, thanks. I've got this.
Understood. We will keep watch for any ethereal.
Link bandwidth is stable. Traffic disguise is up. Target side response looks normal. Starting designated path prediction calculation.
As expected of a hollow specialist, the aura is watching her. It truly occurred to me that Rosetta data was...
Yes.
Link bandwidth stable. Verification unit synchronization complete. Professor, can you hear me? We can begin. Everyone, I believe... I must now inform you of a major situation.
โคตรเท่ซันวิงเกอร์ยุคก่อน
What? The theoretical verification of Rosetta data is complete. It was a resounding success.
Oh, is that how one delivers good news? You nearly gave me a heart attack.
I believe this is due to Miss Sunbringer practicing the composure training I recommended.
How many more people do you intend to torment with your family's strange tradition?
So that's quite the commotion. I take it the
โอเค
experiment
จอยอัส
was
โคตร
a
เท่
Yes, very much so. It would have been even more successful if the core technology provider had simply stayed.
Even a little nap earns me that much grief. I was merely showing full confidence in my colleagues. Besides, today's success is only the first step toward taking back the world.
All right. At a time like this, why not be honest and express a little joy? Even if the Rosetta data is only the beginning, it is still the beginning of a miracle. Let us celebrate properly, shall we? And Professor Arke, don't even think...
Then, let's throw a party, like the one Mayflower treated us to last time.
Don't tell me you're planning to drink until the next morning again.
The professor will throw him out, just like last time.
Then let us hold a ball with soft drinks only.
Hey, you people.
Back then, we thought taking back the world was only a matter of time. As long as our companions were by our side, there was nothing we couldn't do. We could even go anywhere. In the end, none of us reached the promised destination.
Finally, this should do the trick.
Miss Bell, how did it go?
It went perfectly. Now we just need to use this data to...
No, I'm all right. I simply, wanted a little more time.
Are you sure?
I'm perfectly fine, really. If we stay much longer, we'll...
ใกล้จะไคลแม็กซ์ของเนื้อเรื่องกันแล้วเนาะ
Yeah, this should do it. Here you go, Sigrid.
Yes, Miss Bell. I simply need to place these...
Yeah. Once the imposter appears, I'll activate the devices and create a small singular...
Meanwhile, I'll use Thaumiel's power to immobilize both it and everyone. Then, before it has time to react, I'll drag it through the leakage. Finally, we subdue it, and...
Very well. Understood. However, if, in the end, our conclusions are proven wrong...
Then the banquet will become the place where you arrest both the fugitive who attempted to assassinate Aldrada and the I imagine Belle would have no objections to...
No, I
Then, may none of us betray the... There is a balcony outside the banquet hall. The door to that balcony will be locked today, so when the music begins, That signals the start of the banquet. The guests will share the first dance. Once that happens...
Got it.
We are here. Next, I will head in and set up the... There is surveillance cameras above the hall. Belle, you can connect to them from your end and confirm the situation. All right then. Please.
Let's use the camera to check on Secret. I'm in. Uh-oh, a soldier's coming this way. What's going on?
Can you two hear me fine?
I see them, but...
You mean the soldier? He asked me what was inside, and I said, this was specially... He then said, oh, I see. A heart-to-heart over dessert. On the floor, no doubt. I can...
Can't believe I've grown used to the strange...
The welcome banquet is about to begin, so I must take my leave now. I would...
Honored guests who have traveled all...
Oh, it started. Come on. We should make our...
All right, I'll take the side fire escape. Oh, wait! This is a pretty good spot.
Now let us follow the music and dance with our partners. May we all have a wonderful evening.
Everyone down there is dancing. Once the music ends, Goethe will show up. Okay, I'm ready.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Remiel, stay down. What if someone sees you from down there?
Why would they? On such a beautiful night with lovely music. Surely everyone's eyes are on their dance partner. And you? You were so calm a moment ago. Why so nervous now, Miss Honor Student?
No matter how we frame it, what we're about to do could be considered an assassination.
To the unsuspecting crowd below, we must look like a pair of unforgivable criminals. Relax. I've witnessed spectacles far grander than this. Oh, right. The music won't end for a while yet. So, to settle those nerves, shall we share a dance of our own?
Shall we dance?
Dancing? Right now?
ถามแบบอัลติมิเซียในไฟนอล 8
Isn't this kind of a bad time?
You're already my partner in crime. It's a little late to worry about propriety.
Just so we're clear, I've never really danced before. If I step on your foot, don't blame me.
You know, Val, I've actually been keeping something from you. And you're definitely gonna be mad once you know the truth. But what can you do when your partner turns out to be a liar?
Lady Dracena is here.
Everyone stay right where you are.
It's time for her speech.
After you, Lady Dracena.
Remy?
I'm sorry, Val. As this dance draws to a close, it's time for us to say goodbye. You know, Val, you almost made me forget that I no longer belong to this era. I almost forgot that I
Bash
had to
Moo
fly into the abyss alone. There's still a place.
เอ้ยกาตาบูรูอันนี้กาตาบูรู
So from here on, let me handle this on my own.
แบชมูคือตัวใหญ่เนาะ
He You're forcing the Enchanter transformation. Then bring it on.
เอเคฝืนออกมาได้ด้วย
I won't let you shoulder this burden alone. Reniel, if you ever freeze me with those feathers again,
Belle.
You're the one who said we were partners in crime. What?
Sorry.
Save it for. What just happened? And what's that?
That's Gerta-Blulu's cocoon. Since we ruined its plans, it's trying to absorb nearby ether to make up for the energy deficit and force its fusion with the Karma Core. And completely devour Dracaena. I can't be certain how much longer.
Is there any way to...
Do you see those new ether growths nearby? Gerta-Blulu created them. They're basically doing the equivalent of a blood transfusion. In other words, if we cut off those growths, we can stop the cocoon from...
Are there any main arteries among those blood...
Now that player 2 has joined the game. The space here is unstable. Watch your step.
I'll keep an eye on the tracks. Wait for me at the end.
Belle, the cocoon's doing something. Watch out!
The cocoon is sending out blasts at intervals.
When they explode, get to the nearest cover immediately.
That's it! That's the first artery! The explosions are becoming more frequent. I need to find a way into the next area.
This may get a little rough. Be careful.
Its activity level is still going up.
Don't panic. Whatever happens, stay clear of the blast. The target growth is just ahead.
โคตรเท่ไพรอสเนี่ย
This route looks safer. Go this way.
Remiel, how's the cocoon looking?
Seems to be even more active than before.
The blasts are getting stronger.
Belle, take the tracks to the next target.
Not good.
I'll think of something.
Using the rail car as cover. I'm impressed. We're getting closer to the second target growth.
Destroy it, and the cocoon's growth should stop.
ดันวิ่งเลย
This way. We're nearly there.
The closer I get to the cocoon, the worse its reaction gets.
That only proves we've got it cornered.
ไม่ทันจ้า
Move in during the gaps between explosions. Belle, ready to punch right through it?
Absolutely.
Match my rhythm. Now! Don't let your guard down. It's not over.
เยเค
Together! no idea ethereals could be so talkative. Then let those be your final words in this world.
Everlasting flame! Strike down!
It devoured half of itself just to keep fighting. Fear the howling. Is this how a beast born from the hollow thinks?
How tragic. Let's put it out of its misery.
Unruly rat. The wind scatters the path, and you are next. Ready to dance with me? Don't get scorched by the light. I can hear your heartbeat. Who's the best?
Wield the blade with me!
Clear path to victory.
Almost there. If we can expose its core! Hang in there! Follow my lead! Getting away! You gotta catch it!
Belle, you should take a breather. Now then, it's finally time to get serious!
Counting on you, Remy! Remy, capture it alive and save Dracena from inside the core.
It's been a long time since I fought in the skies. But this is my debut. Show me what else you have.
Heard of Lulu? Looks like it's charging up. Watch out for ranged attacks.
Oh? You wish to test your firepower against mine? Vanishing on me, are you? Hoping to catch me off always attacking from behind. Can't you face me head on? Unfortunately for you, I don't leave openings. Bringing down the pillars to block my path. Out of my way. An attack this week. It won't be long now.
Its core is about to be exposed.
Good. Time to end this. After 100 years of sleep, my body has grown rather sluggish. Forget it. Someone like you is hardly worth the effort.
Checkmate.
Dracena is inside its core.
I'll handle this.
She's still alive, but fading quickly.
I'll I'll stabilize her ether activity.
แบชมูใช่ไหมเหี้ยตัวเบลอเลย
It just devoured Gertablulu and left.
ไม่เดี๋ยวนะทำไมลำนี้
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Forget chasing that big one. Saving Dracaena is what matters now. We still need to see this little act through to the end, don't we?
Suspect's location confirmed. All units, combat readiness level 1. S-rank wanted criminal Remiel Dan. You would do well not to resist in vain.
Lindburn? Why is she here? Isn't she supposed to be in Virium? I don't know what's going on, but I have to explain this to her.
You there, unfamiliar face. I do not know your identity. But if you have nothing to do with this, do not act rashly. Our first priority is to ensure Lady Dracina's safety and arrest the criminal who attempted to take her life. If you understand your position, remain silent and do not interfere with our official duties.
Secret? Is she telling me to stay out of this? Why would she do that? Why am I being kept in the dark?
Remiel, hand over Dracaena beside you. Do not try anything foolish.
You mean this little one? I was beginning to tire of her anyway. Take her back. She's still breathing. Whether she survives is up to you.
Remiel? Why does it feel like you knew this was coming?
ก็ยังเล่นบทตัวร้ายต่อ
What are you trying to
มามิวเนี่ย
I thought this little one's disappearance would throw you all into chaos. I didn't expect you to catch up so quickly. How dull. Time to bring this game to a close.
The former Void Hunter Remiel Dan. I never imagined a legendary figure like her could still be alive. But why? Why would she be the one to attempt to assassinate Lady Sunbringer?
If Lady Lindburn had not rushed back from Virium in time, who knows what would have.
Lady Lindburn went out of her way to bring us here so that we might witness the legendary Void Hunter's arrest alongside the soldiers. Quite a sight. However, as a TOPS member, I am far more concerned with the truth behind another assault.
Mr. Owen, I know what you mean, but I believe the answer lies with the very same person. Answer me, Remiel. Was it you who abducted Dracaena at the welcome banquet and left her gravely injured?
Naturally.
Were you also the one who infiltrated the computing center and attempted to murder Truvia, High Ambitions Corp's lead researcher?
Yes, that was me.
What? You... why?
Huh? No, wait, that's not what happened. The one who hurt Truvia was... right. No one would believe Lady Dracaena was nearly devoured and assimilated by Gertablulu unless they saw it themselves. Remiel, don't tell me this was all for...
I did not expect you to admit it so readily. You understand what your actions mean, do you not?
Of all times, now is when I've reached my limit. What a pain. It's not over yet.
อ้าวอย่าค้างอย่างนี้อ้าวเกมหลุดเฮ้ยอะไรวะเนี่ยอยู่ๆเกมกูก็หลุด แป๊บนึงนะครับละค้างจังหวะโคตรแย่เลย โอเคเดี๋ยวผมขอเบรกเข้าน้ำแป๊บนึงเดี๋ยวผมกลับมาครับ โอเคครับกลับมาแล้ว เมื่อกี้นี้เกมค้างในจังหวะที่ใช้คำว่าแย่มากแย่ที่สุด คือถ้าเกิดว่ามันต้องย้อนกลับไปเล่นเนี่ย ผมพูดตามตรงนะครับว่าผมอาจจะข้ามบทพูดนะครับ น่าจะไม่ได้นั่งอ่านต่อเนาะ
Sorry, but I'm done being a spectator.
อ้าว
This performance of yours, you wouldn't mind one more joining, would you?
You want to share the stage with someone like me?
Let's finish this act together.
What are you trying to do?
Rescuing my partner in crime. Everyone, until we meet again.
Lady Linford, send someone after them quickly!
ขอโทษคนดูด้วยนะครับ คือผมว่าคาสซีนคนดูอาจจะต้องไปหาดูกันเองแล้วล่ะ เพราะว่าของผมมันเป็นจังหวะที่เกมมันค้างแล้วมันหลุดออกไปเลย ผมไม่ได้กด Ultimate FC ออกนะ สาบานได้นะ
No. Look away.
It's okay now, Remiel.
Please don't. Don't look at me.
Okay, I promise. I won't look.
Thank you.
So, why didn't you tell me sooner about your plan with Sigrid and even Linfern?
Because you and I are different. You still have somewhere to return to, but I do not. The era I knew, the people I loved, those memories, they're all long gone. So, I can't drag you into this.
You really are impossibly headstrong, Remiel. You're the one who called me your partner in crime. You're the one who held me together on that rainy night. And now you're leaving me behind? Did you forget you're over 100 years old already? How long are you gonna keep acting like a cranky kid? I get it. Sometimes, someone's gotta step up and do the hard thing. What happened to Dracena and to Truvia, someone has to answer for all of it. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder all of it alone. Didn't you call me your partner in crime? Then act like it. Doing bad things together, running away together, getting ourselves wanted together. That's what partners do. What kind of partner takes all the heat alone? What kind of friend does that?
You really are getting more silver-tongued by the day, Belle.
I'm not trying to sweet-talk you. Can't you tell I'm really mad right now?
I can hear it, Belle. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that, my dear partner in crime.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I think I'll return to my refuge and rest for a while. The signs of the Enchainer transformation seem stable for now. There shouldn't be any major issues. As for what comes next, I'll leave that to Linfern and Sigrid. I'm a little tired.
And I'm going with you.
There's no need for that. I can walk on my own now. I know what you're thinking. I can't let Remiel out of my sight again, or who knows what outrageous thing she'll do on her own, right? I promise, this time I won't go anywhere. Really. I only want to rest by myself for a while. Once I've recovered a little more, I'll come see you again. I promise.
Oh, Belle, over here! Have some bacon.
Ketchup or mayo, manager? I've got motor oil on the table too, if that's...
Would you like an egg, Belle?
Is it just me? How can you say that? It's only been a
Manager, breakfast is a sacred tradition at Amber Hall, and everyone's gotta have their fill. Besides, when Valina and Norma stopped by last night, they were just as...
Seriously, that was way too close. I was so worried.
Yeah, thankfully.
You're worried about Truvia, aren't you? I think she's still in intensive care.
อ๋อ True ยังไม่ตาย
Come in.
Please excuse the intrusion.
Hey, everyone. Sorry for
Oh, please. Linvern is fine. I can never get used to being lady this and lady that. Do I really look that old? Whoa, now that's a breakfast spread I'll have to try myself sometime.
Forgive the early visit, but we bring good news. Miss Truvia has been stabilized.
Really? And allow me to formally thank you on behalf of Rose Califer. It's because of your
I can't take all the credit, and I owe all of you too. My bad for not thinking.
Belle, I owe you an apology. Ramiel and I kept our plan from you.
I know. You were just worried about me, but there's something I need to ask. Now that Ramiel's cooperating with...
Actually, we'll be taking her to Virium soon. Oh, relax. Not as a criminal, but as a friend who needs our protection. As for her ongoing enchainer transformation, we can treat it with Porceloy. In return, she'll help us stabilize Dracina's condition with her unique ability.
How is Lady Dracina
Why does this all sound so...
Her condition isn't great, but Flint Workshop is keeping things under... Oh, right. Remiel knew we were coming, so she asked me to pass along a message. She's already waiting for you at the usual...
Really? Then... hey, Belle? Aren't you going to see Remiel?
Cecilia, curiosity isn't always a virtue, you know.
Ramiel... Is she okay now, too?
Rawr. Good morning. Rawr.
Ramiel, you've...
Oh? Were you hoping I'd act a little more in distress? So you'd... I could play along with that.
It's okay. There's no point when I already know.
I guess you can say so. Linvern and the others probably mentioned it already. I'll be recovering in Virium, and while I'm there, I'll...
Lady Dracina.
She will likely remain unconscious for a long while. After all, having a karma core taken from you, I misjudged the situation. At the time, I thought the karma core was still inside her. So when Bashmu said the truth was, while we managed to rescue Dracina, the karma core remained inside Gertablulu and was devoured by Bashmu.
แปลว่าแกนแห่งกรรมตอนเนี้ย2 อันรวมกันแล้วนะ ก็คือกาตาบลูกับแบชมูเนาะ
That's terrible. Does that mean Bashmu becomes the enchainer?
Yes. It seems far more intelligent than Gertablulu. But of course, clearly, Gertablulu couldn't have done it. So, who lured it to Buastrum with the singularity leakage?
the real culprit is still
correct. Though, Dracaena likely only possessed 1/3 of the Karma Core, which means the other 2 parts are still inside Eldrada.
Right. I wanted to ask. You said Karma Cores are sealed in Void Hunter weapons. But why is Lady Sunbringer's split?
Yes, Void Hunter weapons. Perhaps that's what the Sunbringers truly are.
Huh?
Oh, come to think of it, I don't think I've told you yet. The truth is, I really did come to Rose Califer in search of Sunbringer. Not the 3 who stand here today. And then I saw Eldrada. Do you know that strange feeling? How somehow, after reclaiming Thaumiel, the remnant inside it resonated with the Karma Core fragment in me, and suddenly I was able to sense the Karma Cores within the Sunbringers. Which is very strange. Sunbringer didn't fuse with the Karma Core and become an enchainer. Rather, the Karma Core was divided, which is just like Void Hunter weapon.
You mean the 3 Lady Sunbringers we've met are... No. There's no way that...
Well, it's only a working theory. There are still plenty of gaps in it, but it does already answer a lot of... The most important question I have is... Wait, I don't believe she would die so easily. Yet somehow, she just vanished from everyone's memories one day, and then she became the 3 Sunbringers we know. So until I find my answer, I suspect I'll be staying in Rose Caliph still. Some proper rest is greatly appreciated.
There should still be some breakfast downstairs.
How many times have I told you before? You really need to stop sneaking. You and that emotionless girl. Do you really have to show up every time someone's having a pleasant moment? I agreed to join this little covenant of yours, but I did not agree to being stalked all day and harassed whenever you...
Remiel, do you truly believe the Sunbringers are Void Hunter weapons?
Of course not.
Then why tell her something you know isn't...
What's the matter? I merely told a small lie. Why are you...
Don't answer my question with another question, Remiel.
Oh, all right. It's simple. Because sooner or later, she's going to uncover the truth. But now is not the time. For her sake. For the 3 Sunbringers. And for Rose Califer.
So, you don't think the 3 of them know who they truly are,
Perhaps. I can't say for certain myself. But you know the truth. And so do I. There's only ever been one question of real importance to us. The Sunbringer I once knew. And the Sunbringer you've been searching for. Where is she?
How
Oh,
pitiful.
Serpico.
What do they call that monster again? Right. To think it wounded you this badly. Its will to survive is truly frightening. It also got a lot smarter ever since it made contact with the Karma Core. Came embarrassingly close to actually pulling it off. But do not worry. Our old classmates still come to think of it. I always did enjoy doing the unexpected. But you are terrible at adapting on the fly. Again and again. Why not? Simply admit that you are worthless. Just kidding. You would never accept this outcome. That's enough for an infirm. And I look forward to your performance in the next act.
เนื้อเรื่องอ้าวเดี๋ยวนะทำไมผมมาเป็นชุดนี้ล่ะ แต่จริงๆผมก็ชอบชุดนี้มากกว่านะชุดแรกเลยผมว่าเท่สุดแล้วโอเคเนื้อเรื่องก็จบกันไปนะครับวันพรุ่งนี้มีไลฟ์แพทของ Genshin Impact เนาะเดี๋ยวผมว่ากันอีกทีหนึ่งว่าเราจะขึ้นไลฟ์ไหมนะครับแต่แน่นอนครับว่าผมไม่ได้ watch party หรืออะไรนะครับน่าจะไม่มีหรอกครับแค่เดี๋ยวดูก่อนว่าว่างไลฟ์ไหมเพราะว่าเดี๋ยวดูตัวไลฟ์แพทเสร็จอาจจะทำคลิปต่อนะครับเดี๋ยวว่ากันอีกทีหนึ่งเนาะโอเคครับสำหรับวันนี้เดี๋ยวผมพอแค่นี้ก่อนดีกว่านะครับก็เหมือนเดิมขอบคุณทุกคนที่เข้ามาดูด้วยนะครับถ้าเกิดมีคำหยาบคายตรงไหนในระหว่างตอนไลฟ์ผมขออภัยด้วยเนาะสำหรับวันนี้นะครับทุกคนฝันดีนะครับเจอกันพรุ่งนี้เนาะไม่ใช่พรุ่งนี้ผมต้องบอกว่าวันศุกร์เราไม่แน่นอนที่จะขึ้นไลฟ์นะครับแล้วก็วันเสาร์ผมขออนุญาตงดไลฟ์วันหนึ่งเนาะเดี๋ยวรอกลับมาเจอกันอีกทีหนึ่งก็คือวันอาทิตย์เลยนะครับหรือถ้าเกิดวันศุกร์ไลฟ์ก็เดี๋ยวขึ้นไลฟ์วันศุกร์ด้วยวันพรุ่งนี้นะครับแต่ถ้าเกิดพรุ่งนี้ไม่ขึ้นไลฟ์ก็แปลว่าเจอกันอีกทีโอเคงั้นบ๊ายบายครับทุกคน